Okay. Hi everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, Guru Chiropractor, and this is my new patient Joe, right?
Sir.
How you doing, sir?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. Joe came in as a referral. We just went over his history, but I'm going to go over it briefly so you guys can know what's going on with him, and then we're going to roll right into an exam. So, about 2 or 3 years ago, deadlifting.
Yeah, just stress from years prior as well in general, that kind of thing.
Right. And you're an athlete and a personal trainer, right?
Yep.
So you were deadlifting and something injured in your neck.
Yep.
Then you had it.
Pulling archery as well.
And, oh right, he's an archer, so pulling that bow back. And then you got a lot of neck pain, you got shooting pain down the arms, right? And it was pretty severe for a while.
Yep, diagnosed with a herniated disc, and you know, along came with the pinched nerve as well.
Yep. And you did go to another chiropractor, right? Two other chiropractors. And one of them, you got the spinal decompression traction, the DRX 9000.
Correct.
It did help, right?
Oh, 100%. It opened my eyes to the word cervical decompression.
Right. And you had a bunch of sessions and it's kind of got it stabilized.
Correct.
Right? So you're not in a very severe place right now.
Not at all.
Okay, which is good. But you got to do a lot of things to maintain that. Is that what you were saying?
Correct.
And you're very active.
Super.
And you feel like there's something still not fully resolved. And if I'm not correct, let me know, but I'm just going by what you were telling me.
That's 100%
right?
correct.
So there's still something not 100%.
Yep.
And it's bothering you because you're very active and it's still limiting you.
100%. I have to modify workouts, I have to take different amounts of rest time.
Yeah.
Certain days when I just want to do things, I can't, you know, because I'm resting that day, and then with that comes me eating less that day because I'm a calorie guy and know how much I need to eat, and nutrition is big.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah. So I can eat less on those days when I don't want to, but you know, that's what you got to do when you're not as active as you normally are. Understood
completely. So he came to me on a referral, and actually the camera guy.
Camera guy.
Right behind the camera. You guys can't see him. He referred Joe in. So to give it a try here and to try the ring ding or decompression.
Yes.
See if that takes you to a whole nother level. Yep. Which I think it very well could, but we'll see.
Okay.
So now we're going to jump into an exam so I can get a sense of what's going on and how to approach it. And then, as long as there's no contraindications that would lead me to feel like it would be unsafe to treat him, we're going to do a full spine treatment here, and we're going to do a ring dinger in there, and we'll see what happens from there. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Stay there. I'm going to put my clipboard down. Just face forward a little bit, square off. I'm coming behind you first. Let's see what's going on from a seated position. You don't remember the exact numbers, but it was towards the lower neck, right?
Yeah, I want to say in between C5 and C6.
5, 6.
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
6, 7 maybe.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because it's all in the general region, and
Correct.
it's still very tight here. The scalenes are pretty fired up. More, abnormally these muscles in here are very tight. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. But your range of motion's good, right?
Yes.
Not too bad. Could be better, a little better. Turn this way. But you work up. See, this way is much better. See how your nose is almost approximating the shoulder?
Yep.
About 80 degrees rotation is kind of normal. This way, not as much.
A little tighter. Yep.
Yeah.
Feel it locked up a little bit.
But you work on it a lot, so you're a big stretcher, which is good.
I do, yeah.
So if you weren't, it would probably be worse. Okay.
And I go
and
back
then
as
when
well.
you bend backwards, you said that bothers you? You feel it
Used to
jamming?
bother me.
It's not anymore.
Not anymore, no.
Excellent. Okay. No dizziness?
Nope.
Okay, good. So I'm going to press down on your head. Let me know if that causes any discomfort.
Gotcha.
Okay? Relax.
No.
Nothing?
No.
Anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Now I'm going to pull up just a little bit. Let me know if that feels any better, worse, or the same. Kind of like, I want. It popped?
Once, a little bit.
All right, I gotta charge you for that though, bro. Sorry. Just messing around. But did it feel like it kind of give you a little relief?
Yes.
Or no different or worse?
If you kept going, I felt like it could have.
Like it was a good thing to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. So that also confirms decompression is what you need. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna step out of camera, write my notes. I'll be right back.
Go.
Face down. Put your face in between the cushions. Rest your hands on the side.
Yes.
Cushions. And let's see what we got going on. Okay, bend up your knees. When I flex them all the way up, do you feel any pressure in your back or just your quads?
Just the quads.
I do notice
maybe
that the
slightly in the lower lumbar.
yes, slightly, and the left is tighter than the right.
It
Can you
is,
tell?
100%.
Any knee problems on that left side?
No, from
No?
jiu-jitsu I know that my left hip, that,
Left sacroiliac?
yep.
That's probably what it is then.
Yep.
Let's check it. So I'm going to press down on your tailbone. What I want you to do is one at a time. Start with the left.
Okay.
No bending. Straight and stiff. Lift it up as high as you can. Whoa. Down. Try the other side. Okay. Down. Well, certainly didn't look limited as far as movement, but did you feel any difference in tightness?
For me personally,
Yeah.
it is limited.
You
For me
did
personally.
feel a little bit less
on
here?
on the left, yeah.
Okay, so that's indicative of left sacroiliac involvement. So
Okay.
let me write that down.
Cool.
Going out of camera. And a little bit of compression in the lower back. That left sacroiliac, we're going to check afterwards. Hopefully that'll chin down a little bit. Hopefully that will improve as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's the just about the transition area between the neck and the shoulder, and yeah, right there. Very compressed, not a lot of movement. Upper neck's slightly tight as well, and I feel right there. You feel that?
Yes.
Yeah. That's C2, usually indicative of headaches and sinus problems. But also, that's the rotational bone. So that's probably what's giving you the restriction in your left rotation.
Interesting.
We'll see after.
Okay.
Your tailbone, your sacrum is kind of locked. Even though you're not really having a lot of symptoms down here, it is pretty locked up. And, don't forget, it's not lower, middle, neck, it's spine. It's one organ, right? So even if you're not having any symptoms here, if there's problems here, it definitely can be affecting the whole function of the whole rest of your spine and contributing to this. So not all doctors are like this, but I'm more of a global treater. I like to check and address the whole spine rather than just where the symptoms are, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to release here, well, everything that needs it. But what needs it so far here, particularly the left sacroiliac, and then lower cervicals, faux shoulder. Faux shoulder. Okay. So I definitely feel you're a good candidate for what I do. I'm confident it's going to give you some help. So I'm ready to actually start the official adjustment, treatment. You ready?
Let's do it.
Cool. Stay there. Stay there. I'm going to loosen you up a little bit with the massager first. And then we're going to go in for the ring there. Always, always, always give me feedback if something doesn't feel right.
Okay.
Or if it's not working for you, if it's causing pain.
Yep.
If it does it, if you don't say anything, I'm assuming it's all good.
No, I'm good.
I don't even really consider this, a major part of the treatment. It's like a little warm-up.
Yes.
Yep. You understand.
Yep.
Fitness background, sports. I always was taught, warm up first before you get active.
Oh yeah.
So why not warm up before you adjust?
Yep.
Right there. Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You liking it, or is...
Yeah, it's fine.
Good, good. Alright, like I said, just a little warming up. Okay, so I'm done with this for now.
Cool.
Come on up on your feet, and we're gonna go into the room directly behind you.
Okay.
Don't trip on the lip. Wait for the camera to come in. All right, so what you're gonna do here is you're gonna lay down on your back, head here, face up. Go ahead. Then I gotta line you up properly and pin you in.
Yep.
Then you're locked in there till you pay, by the way.
Gotcha.
Not. So here's the top of your iliac crest, your hips. So come down a little more. There you go, right there. The genius to this treatment is it pins you in above your hips so your body does not move at all when I pull your neck.
Got it.
The table's bolted to the ground, that ain't gonna move. So guess what? The only thing that can move,
Spine.
boom, the whole spine releases. Love it.
Gotcha.
So it's gonna be tight.
That's fine.
Deal with it if you can, because the tighter it is, the better release.
Got it.
Good.
Yes.
Good?
Yeah, we're good.
You look okay.
Yeah.
Now, the platform comes up and it raises your legs.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a sensitive switch. Try not to move too much because it goes back down.
Gotcha.
Stay still. Let it just lift you. Good. Coming up. Pretty good. This flattens the lumbar spine and it relaxes it, so you get a better release. A little bit. Decent reflexes. We'll see if it's better after the fact. Just got a spritz for a better grip, and then we'll get set up. Nice to see the sun out. Still chilly though, a little bit?
Yeah, it's
after?
pretty cold.
Been locked in here since 8 a.m. Okay. Good. Lift up your head. Come on down. It's going to be tight, but not choke. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Good. Now, your job, keep your teeth and your jaw secure, but don't bite hard, but just keep it firm so that when I pull you don't chip a tooth or bite your tongue. The rest, everything else below, try to do as loose as you could be.
My hands on chest, good.
Perfect, right there. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah,
there?
I'm good,
Yeah,
man.
then it's perfect. Everything else I will do. Are you ready? Okay. Nice, long, deep breaths. That'll help keep you relaxed. Let it go. Good. Nice one in. Deep breath in. Blow it out slow. I'm having a hard time gripping. Okay, I got you. Deep breath in. Relax. Wiggle. Boom. Yep. Feel it all the way down?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Intense?
Yeah. Feel middle knit where cervical meets thoracic right now. Just relaxing.
Like a little warm burning kind of thing?
Yep.
A little bit better down there too, even though the main problem's up there. Don't move, I mean, don't get up. Stay right there, because I'm going to see if I can adjust more from this position. Release though in the neck, I felt it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Big time.
3 or 4 times, right?
So now do you get the difference, like somatically, you get the difference between this and the other traction that you did?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one was more like a stretch that was slowly.
Yeah, it's
helping me.
basically a fancy stretch.
Correct.
It's a sustained pull.
This one, you
This
feel
one's
the
a
release.
boom,
Yeah, you feel the
and it
release.
releases a lot. I don't like to use the word, but Dr. Johnson uses it all the time. It breaks up fixations in the spine that are keeping you stuck. The constant pull is not enough force usually to do that. This takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So now let's see about the neck. Relax. Good. Relax. Let it go. There. Good release. Okay. We got some good motion here. Good. All right. We're pretty much done here. So when you feel ready to mosey on up, back up on your feet, you're welcome to do that. If you need help, let me know. If you need to chill for a second, you can still do that. We have time.
Yeah. Give me 1 minute just because I know my body with this.
100%. Now stop.
Yep.
Check in with yourself. How does your body feel weight bearing up right now compared to before? Do you feel any different?
I feel more upright. I feel more natural. You know, I feel like, you know, I was forcing myself to maintain good posture prior. Now I just feel like
it's effortless now. You
Yes,
just boing,
I'm
pop
here.
right back up.
I'm here, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
When you get rid of the abnormal tension patterns, the way that the bones are designed to lock in with each other, it's supposed to support us in proper posture, but the tension in the muscles pulls us out of that
That's exactly
posture.
right.
When the tension goes away, as long as the bones aren't irregularly, arthritically, malformed, boing, you pop right back up.
What you just did with when you went down, that's what my muscles do up in my neck to compress those discs down when I have that pain, like I tell you, and I'm immobile for 2 days. Feel good now.
Amen, bro. Go face back down there. I want to recheck, make sure there's nothing else we need to do. Usually there is, a little bit at least. Now I know, again, wow. Feel these scalenes are like mush.
Yep.
That's great. More motion here. I know you weren't complaining down low, but let's see. You said there was a little pressure.
Yep.
Does that feel any different in the back?
Nothing in the back now.
Zero, from a little bit to zero, right?
0, yep.
Now let's see about the left sacroiliac. So
Left up first.
lift. Yep. He almost kicked me in the head. You feel better than before?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. I'm still going to do a little bit more work there, but wow. I think that was the highest leg I ever examined, man.
Easily. That's the highest I've seen.
Oh, didn't you say you're MMA too? Martial arts?
I used to do jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, but that's my brother's specialty. He's a professional.
Really? What? MMA or?
Yeah. He's not.
Is he UFC yet?
No. He never went that far. He's actually in naturopathic medical school
Oh, cool.
in Arizona. Yeah. He had to stop.
Right?
He still trains, but nothing crazy anymore.
You feel pressure right there because that's kind of locked. That's L5. When I'm
little bit.
pressing on it, it's pushing back at me. We're going to adjust it. So
Okay.
I popped up the table. When I push down on you, it's going to go boom.
Yep.
So just stay relaxed. Naturopaths are awesome.
Yeah.
I almost went back and got a double degree and became an
Really?
NDDC.
Really?
Good. Phone's ringing. What does it say in there?
And again.
Don't worry about it. If it's not the president
Yeah.
or the Pope, don't worry about it. Thank you. Or my son, really. Alright, relax. That's L4. Let it go. L3. Good. Good. Everything's good here. Nice. Now we're going to work a little bit more on the sacroiliacs. You know what? I want to show the audience because I've been thinking about this. What the heck's going on here when I do that drop? So here's the spine. The sacroiliac is the joint between the tailbone and the hip bone, which is called the iliac. This is iliac, this is sacrum. So the joint in between is called the sacroiliac joint. So when I do that, I'm doing this and down, and it's freeing up the jammed part of the joint when I do that move that I just did. Got it? One more for good luck. Now we're going to go to the other side. Relax. Nice. Good. Good. Perfect. And do a little drop here in the lower cervicals. Just stay loose and relaxed. You okay?
Yeah.
One more. You okay with that? One more?
Yeah, that's fine.
I know that could be a little intense.
Yeah.
A little up a little bit. Relax. Good. Now, look up, straight up. Straight up. Tilt. Let it go. Relax. Good. I slipped a little bit, but it's still released.
Still went, yeah.
and get up, tilt, good, back in the center. Your thoracics are good. Yeah, you're good. All right, now flip over on your back.
Gotcha.
Come down about 2, 3, right, not too much, up, right there, good. Let me extend the legs for you. Bring your arms out like Jesus on the cross.
Gotcha.
Now I'm going to do collarbones. Not too many chiropractors can adjust the collarbones.
That's for sure. Never had it done.
Good. But they get jammed.
I actually
And
feel
that'll
them
affect
jam
the shoulder
sometimes.
and that'll affect the neck. So if you don't address all the surrounding area, you're not going to get a full release. Hands here, relax them.
I always feel the neck with the collarbones sometimes after working out. You're 100% right with them locking up once in a while.
And then especially if your scalenes are getting tight,
Yeah.
you know, that locks with the, it's all connected. So now we're going to do a pull for the ankle, the knee, and the hip.
Gotcha.
Drop your leg, just let me have it. Good. Awesome. Nice. Come up a little bit. Drop and loose. Nice. Good. All right. Sit up, face this way. I'm going to check. So much looser.
Yeah.
So much looser right around here. All this released. I'm going to do your shoulders, your elbows, and your wrists.
Gotcha.
So we'll start here, bend here. Did you ever get your shoulder adjusted?
Yes, once before.
Okay, so I got to wrap around and hug you
I
and get underneath.
dislocated my right one numerous times, but it's okay. I'm good. It's strong.
You okay if I thrust in there?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right, so start here, bend.
Okay.
I'm coming around. Keep your hand away from your face so you don't punch yourself.
Relax.
Relax. Good. Give me this one. Good. Relax. Good. Now give me this while we're here. Hold. Drop it. Let me see about the elbow.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, straight. I'm not going to thrust. Can you straighten it, or is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I
is
can
that-
straighten it. Yeah, I can straighten it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just relax here. You're hesitant.
Yeah, I was.
Good.
Okay.
Pull back towards you. Good. I'll go gentler here.
Cool.
Yeah. Still hurt though? You got it
I was
sensitive
just,
elbows?
I was hesitant.
You're hesitant.
Yeah.
There. Pull. Nice. I think we're good. How's it feel?
Feels great. Yeah. Like,
Um,
feel good.
I'm charging you for those. It happened in my office. I'm just messing around.
Gotcha.
So that's the ring dinger and what I do. So
Yeah.
hopefully this will take you to a whole nother level.
You want my honest opinion while we're on camera?
Yeah. Tell
So
the
I'll-
audience
no.
your honest opinion, even if
no,
you hate me. I
I've
don't
been
care.
to numerous chiropractors. I know a little bit about the human body, so I kind of treat myself sometimes, and I don't let too many people just touch my body just because I'm hesitant. And cameraman Steve swore by Dr. Herman, and I've been watching Dr. Gregory Johnson his videos for years now. And then when Steve said he went to Texas and trained with him, I was like, I've been waiting for a guy in Jersey to do this, and I honestly, getting back to what happened there, I feel amazing. I feel like a new person in regards to the neck area. You know, I'm not going to go into the gym right now and go deadlifting some crazy weight.
I
but
would not advise
I'm
it
not.
right now.
Yeah. Today was my day off, and
Good.
I'm glad I came, and I feel entirely loose, and
Great.
that's no BS. So.
Good, bro. I'm
Appreciate
glad
that.
to help you. It makes my heart feel happy that you got good results
Oh, it's phenomenal.
and you're satisfied and happy.
Yeah.
A few suggestions. You already know all this, but I'm just going to make sure. If you get sore tomorrow, sometimes after the pull, people get sore as hell for up to 72 hours.
I should be good because I do a lot.
Because
of
you're
compression.
already, your body's already primed, but maybe. But if you do, just treat it like post-workout soreness, however you would treat
Got it.
your own person. So ice is always great
Okay.
on the skin. If it gets sore, it helps relieve the inflammation.
Great.
Occasionally, you do get some kind of new symptom coming up or or a flare-up, right? Because this is a really intense maneuver, right? So it's kind of like you stirring up the soup and sometimes new things come to the surface. If that happens and you're concerned, reach out to my office, my assistant, tell him you want to speak, and he'll get to me and I'll get back to you and we'll discuss it. See if
Absolutely.
anything needs to be addressed.
Absolutely.
It's rare, but I always tell my patients, give you the option to do that in case it happens.
Got it.
I'm not expecting it to.
Yeah.
Okay? And then what I tell my patients is this. Think of how you should manage using the chiropractic, and particularly coming to see me. Anything with moving parts, including the human body, but not just. Like, for example, a car engine, right? If your car engine's not tuned up, it's low in oil, and you continue to drive it, what's probably going to happen?
Have issues.
Right? The probability of breakdown goes up, performance goes down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And things wear out quicker.
100%.
Same thing with our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Except, it's a lot harder to replace parts in a body than it is in a car, right? So, knowing that, you're pretty tuned into your body, you're with your background and everything. When you start feeling out of tune, tight again, abnormally tight and compressed, that should be a cue. If you can't resolve it with your own self-care,
Mm-hmm.
that's a cue. It might be time to consider coming back.
100%.
That's how I recommend it to patients who are not really injured. You're not really injured,
Thank
right?
God, thank
God
God.
forbid,
Not right
if
now.
you get an injury, then come right away and then we'll talk about a treatment plan. But for people that don't have injuries, I tell you that and I leave it up to you.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So, and if you are wondering if you need it or not, you could always call and I'll talk to you and we'll see. I'll ask you a few questions and then we can determine whether or not you should come in.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Appreciate
Any
it.
questions from you?
No, sir.
You're the
Appreciate
man.
that. Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
you, trusting me, and that's an honor.
Yeah, appreciate
and
that.
you're welcome to come back anytime.
Thank you very much.
Okay? This is the
Appreciate
Guru Chiropractor signing off. Love you guys out there. If you need anything like this, and you're in Jersey or New York or Pennsylvania, come on over. Ring Dinger Chiropractic. My website's retrochiropractic.com. Everything you need is on there. From reaching out to my assistant and booking an appointment, to my fees, to my hours, all that stuff, directions, all that stuff is on there. retrochiropractic.com. And that's it for my sales pitch. Love you guys. See you next time. Hope to see you in the office. God bless.